Our brains are not static. We try to make sense of what's happening right now, but we also try to make sense of what happened a long time ago and to have like this grand picture of our life as a trajectory.
Our ability for conscious awareness. It's a magnificent ability, this ability to reflect on our own minds, but it also leads us astray.
I have memories, plans, I have these feelings of agency over my actions. But what the science itself is telling us is that these things aren't necessarily bound together. Different aspects of the self can be manipulated or even taken away altogether.
Your biology and the choices you make are all molded by your social interactions and even your family history. And yet we feel like we have control, like we have agency, right?
An agent is somebody that is the author of their own story. But actually, most of what's happening in our brain, we are not conscious of. And I think this gets you starting to think, wait a minute, is really everything under my control?
We feel like we're in control, but where exactly does that feeling come from? And how does it work?
Before we start, let me give you this envelope.
Okay.
Please don't let anybody touch it, and don't look inside, but we'll need it for later on.
For later, okay.
So, where would you like to sit?
Where would I like to
It's really up to you.
It's really, I have a
wherever you
choice?
want. You have a choice?
All right, so I'm gonna sit here.
You're gonna sit over there? Okay.
Yes.
So how about just before you sit down, if you don't mind, let's see what this says.
Oh my God, okay.
So
then that one obviously says the same thing, right?
well,
No.
let's check and see what this one says. This one says...
Oh, come on. I'm not totally convinced, but I'm starting to question, how do I know when I have made a decision?
If I may, let me give you, as a present, a book. Here you go, this is yours, and I will just ask you to leaf through it and find a word that has some meaning for you.
All right, I got it.
Can you tell me what the word is?
Representation.
Please write the word down, representation, and just stick that sticky note somewhere in that page. Yeah,
okay,
thank you.
All right.
Free throw shooters that are able to shoot 99% free throws. All of a sudden, when you tell them you're going to get $1 million if you make the next one, then all of a sudden you inject conscious control over something that's much better just left to its own subconsciousness, and then your performance gets worse and you're more likely to choke.
Surprisingly, the parts of your brain that are usually in control can get in your way. Your prefrontal cortex, the decision maker, can make you overthink something you've done 1,000 times.
Freestyle, stay. Yes, you want me to stay, relax, but I will never play.
Every human being is creative. Whether they're creative artistically or not is another question, but we're all creative. We have to be, because all day long we're doing unscripted things that we didn't know we would be doing. Life is not scripted. And so no matter who you are in this world, you're doing things that are unplanned.
All day long, we're balancing forces that push us around, even if we're not aware of them. From past trauma to the emotions of others and all the hidden forces affecting your brain.
I'd like to believe that I am in charge of my life, that I am the agent of my life, that I actually can control my emotions, my abilities, my desires. And the more I learn about brains, the more I realize that this is probably not true.
We can be influenced by our social networks, by our culture, by our genetics, by our development, by our childhood.
Your brain is a complicated collection of these intricate parts, many of which you have no awareness of, and they all work together in a delicate dance to create your perception of you.
The brain is who you are. It's really different than any other organ in that sense.
We know that every experience, every thought, every memory, every sensation has its origin in the brain.
The brain is made of almost 90 billion neurons, but it produces the idea that there's a single thing inside my head My particular pattern of neuronal connections, it actually creates me. And your particular pattern of neuronal connections actually creates you.
Years of studying the brain have humbled me.
Whoa, you look scared.
You can't control everything that makes you who you are. But the unconscious you is still you.
The vast majority of the brain's work is happening outside conscious awareness.
If you try to over-control some things, you actually will decrease your performance. You have to let go of conscious self-monitoring to just kind of like go with the flow.
It could be scary to say and scary to hear, but we are not just our own.
We are all multifaceted, multidimensional people.
And by becoming more aware of the unconscious processes in your own brain, you can become more aware of what drives you and what you ultimately can control.